guys, good morning. Didn't really sleep last night because of some shit that I gotta do. So today we're talking about ADHD and overstimulation. Welcome to ADHD KX episode 171. So, what real overstimulation feels like? In clinical terms, overstimulation or sensory overload means your brain is unable to process all the information it's receiving. That could include loud noises, bright lights, strong smell, unexpected or unwanted sexual or physical contact, etc. You're experiencing sensations and you feel them more than they actually are. That makes it different from overwhelm, which is an emotional reaction caused by stress or anxiety like fight and flight, and isn't necessarily tied to sensory input. Though anyone can experience overstimulation, it's particularly common among those with PTSD, autism spectrum, and attention deficit or ADHD and anxiety disorders. Imagine you're a body with a stranger on a subway car, for example. Many people would find the experience unpleasant, but they'd be able to stick it out until they reach their destination. Those experiencing true sensory overload, on the other hand, might need to exit sooner than planned. And I have seen that. I tried to help with a girl that was homeless and on drugs and give her my jacket and my shirt, and she just walked off instead of coming with me to the hospital. So, that can happen. For somebody with PTSD, ADHD, or autism spectrum disorder, it would feel intolerable, actually. You might feel the need to escape or flee. You might feel restless, like you just cannot calm down. Yeah, just watch my videos, I'm like the only one walking around back and forth in the freaking bank. You might experience a panic attack. Yep, that's what these people are trying to make me do. And I don't know, or feel agitated or angry, rageful, and become highly emotional reactive, like me. And my anger is directed towards the justice system. That's because your nerves are on edge. If you're overstimulated, you feel unsafe as a result and therefore react strongly to it. Exactly what triggers sensory overload can vary depending on a person's underlying mental health condition. People with PTSD, ASD, ADHD, and anxiety disorder tend to become particularly overstimulated by crowds and loud noises. Those with autism are often especially triggered by touch. Yeah, that's true. Also sound as well. When people have PTSD, meanwhile, their sensory overload is often tied to traumatic experiences. And these people are literally doing that to me, saying that, Jenna, you will go to jail. The police is coming to arrest you in this how many minutes, because you killed Abraham, which is my friend who suicided. I couldn't do anything about it because he was drinking. So, that's real PTSD right there. All right, so it's a sensory overload or it's overwhelm. If it feels absolutely intolerable, that's one thing. But if it's somewhat tolerable and you can do something about it, you can live through it and know that you can handle it. That way, the next time you experience it, you'll be better equipped with the sense of agency and empowerment you need to persevere. So, what to do if you are overstimulated? You seek out a soothing space to work, to cry, to scream, punch the fucking bag, punch the fucking wall, I don't know. That's what I want to do right now. Take my fucking cane and just smash it against a fucking tree. Try grounding strategies like breathing exercises, which I try to do every day. Enlist a friend support. Noise cancellation headphones can really help as well, especially with people with schizophrenic. But the article didn't really say much about schizophrenic as much, but it did relate schizophrenic to oversensory load as well. And I understand that. The most important thing to do is, experts agree, is explore what is going on if you often feel overstimulated. I had a friend who was who is kind of more very severe schizophrenic. So That's how I know it's a vernacular, or else I wouldn't know. If you're really reasoning about the word and want to know what it means about you, I should just shut up in the middle of the word or sentence. You should use that as a fuel to talk to somebody. Whether it turns out that you're overwhelmed, the most important thing to do, experts agree, is to explore what is going on if you often feel overstimulated. Self-reflect and let others reflect on you as well, because sometimes you won't notice what you do until somebody actually tells you honestly. If you're really reasoning with the word and you want to know what it means about you, you should use that as a fuel to go talk to somebody. Take care.